Welcome home, love beings. Welcome home, rock star seeds. Welcome home. My name is Melissa, and I will be your multidimensional cosmic tour guide today. We are going to talk about light language and what language is, and talk about how you can use light language in your life, how it can help, what kind of tool this is. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment below as we all walk home together. So it was many years ago, probably 15, 20 years ago, when I was being very targeted, that I realized like there were cameras in my houses and being stalked and people breaking in the house, very small group of people. They call it targeting. And it was gross and awful. So I realized it was just hard for me to be myself even in my own home, because it was incomprehensible, really. So I realized I could talk to God with light language, and I could understand and really stay connected and grounded even in the midst of the most incomprehensible crime and suffering. And as I journeyed out of the matrix piece by piece, layer by layer, awakening by awakening, I have really used light language in my life, mostly personally at home. But then people started asking me about it in sessions in my psychic medium career of over 30 years. People started asking me about it, and could I please do a prayer for them and do video prayers, and so they could play it over and over and break through some of the energies that were keeping them stuck in suffering or bondage. And whatever that means to anyone, it's all different. All of our stories are different. But the distortion that is in our world has just yanked us down and tried to attach and been gross and come through other people and all kinds of stuff. So I learned about light language just way back in the day on accident. I'm going to use Jamie Price's Cosmic Consciousness Ascension deck. Her name is Jamie Price. She's, I believe, also from Sedona, Arizona as well. Spectacular light language. And then I'm also going to recommend Judy Satori, light language, who is my favorite. But I'm going to use Jamie Price's light language deck and describe a little bit about how over the years I pulled all of my energy work, Reiki, therapeutic touch, Silva, hands-on healing, massage therapy, crystal healing, all of those things, everything I ever learned all together, all my shamanic practices and knowledge and wisdom and truth. I pulled it all together in the light language, and there it was born. So I will share a little bit today with you, and we'll pull a couple of Jamie Price's light language cards to see if there's anything we can work on. My intent today for us is to ask for cleansing and clearing and keeping us balanced in our highest good, balanced and grounded space and alignment, and in our highest good, all of us, each one of us, whatever that means. So I'm going to ask for those things, and for peace and love and abundance and truth and whatever blessings the divine has for you today, and me and all of us rock star seeds. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards and see what we can work on, or if there's anything else we can add. If you want to, you can add just silently, like you can add whatever you want into the prayer as well. First one I'm getting is anger. So when we're doing light language and a negative frequency or emotion or piece of inverted matrix consciousness comes up, like anger, it can mean that we're stuck in spaces, that cages of anger that keeps us in bondage to that lower matrix and to running in circles and suffering. And so I really like that. Ooh, this one's great. The one that flew out. Balance. And this is written light language. So there are the lines that we can resonate with, even though it doesn't seem like our native language. Our souls, our energies, our frequencies can understand this. And instead of the imprinted and embedded, projected energies like gross hate, fears, never enough, plagues, whatever's going on in the world all the time, that's hitting us all the time, leaving a light language piece up where you pass by can really enhance our frequencies and keep us in that Christed higher frequency light so that we can be prepared to build that new earth. Hold the light. And when you have the lower negatives, we can also use that to unstitch, decode, delouse from the angers so that we're set free and we can have some freedom in a lot of ways and find our way home together. Pulled out peace. Safety. That's beautiful to me. There's that awareness of always being safe and belonging that most of us just really don't have most of the time. The world tells us, society tells us to be afraid and hate each other, be separate. Since I, in trauma, calculated, orchestrated traumas from organizations, small ones, but nonetheless, was really imposing fear or an agenda upon me that was not mine. I do not resonate with that. This safety one is really beautiful to me so that we all remember to be safe and at home and free. And I love this balance one. Oh, peace, pardon me. Peace. Divine peace for all. It's in my prayers every day for all of us. And I love that balance one. Because, without balance, that divine masculine and feminine within sort of get distorted and exhausted and all those things. And possibly a little angry. Even though it sounds like gibberish and silly and it's a little bit ridiculous, you can possibly feel the energies moving and pushing. I pull that shamanic energy or my shamanic practices in, and again, everything I've ever learned into the light language so that it helps push with a true connection with source, creator, push that energy of pure divine light, not my will, but thy will, into this prayer and to the light language. So we'll give it a little go, a little short light language prayer for all of you and all over the world. Essentiel till kiamat. Petition till sambasia. Mi fascisianamba. Emma sociana so corlicia dena. Era fisica. Emma pa. Emma pa. Avina sina alla semana nikchana sana banda. All samata to china da. Awa. Essa notina sanda festa zina vrino. Elos cristiana bacachina. El cachina. Oh, sehr sensible Morasinian. On pieces that take. Or this is a bit of kind. Ping, theater. Mr. Sustinian and Bacachin that Ola Pepper. Best of Dorchin. I suppose in a fun. Asa. Alerina searches to Christiana, a sensation of a shash, a nash, a bacosion diantis amounts, is also saying not the me. A seller a kitchen chair. Rickettitian chunda sisia. Sisia. Ah, shush, 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 shush. Ava mil succiente nin. Va succiente su ointciente se llama pasasiana. Opposite or city da grottiana understandiana Irina eseta psesha. Ora sa gortiana ki oka. Arosisiana araikili enchontiana.